training camp and the exhibition fixtures are over. From now on, it all counts for real. The opponents for a weekend of Challenge Cup games are the Nottingham Panthers. They may have a new coach and 13 new imports, but they also have a few faces familiar to Sheffield fans. No Aaron Brocklehurst for Aaron Fox's men, so both import netminders can ice, and it's Pavel Kantor who gets the nod to start. Bettauer has it on his stick momentarily. Panthers able to win it back. Malmquist. DeSantis across to the far side. What a great slap shot! Fantastic opening goal for the Panthers. And wouldn't you know it, it's Mark Matheson back with a bang.
Yeah, well worked power play there for Nottingham. Nice little fake shot pass there. I thought Kantor got across and square enough, but Matheson, big shot, gets it away quick, goes up and over the elbow of Kantor. Even he's looking behind, thinking that he may have had the angle down. But again, a well-worked power play there, moving it from side to side, and Matheson unloads a big bomb up into the top part of the net over Kantor's shoulder.
Another long-range pass is intercepted. And it was spilled by Kantor. He has to make a follow-up save, and it's the easiest tap-in for Loiseau, short-handed.
Yeah, it's just a game of inches, isn't it there? Kantor just bobbles it, you see that right there, and then woofs on the pass. He does get his leg out, you can see it roll agonizingly by St. Pierre, and Loiseau is going to say, thank you very much, I'll take 40 of those if I can this year.
It's not the first time the Steelers have conceded short-handed this year. Good reach from Jonathan Phillips to win the puck, and he's still got the speed. Plays it into the crease, it's bouncing off legs. Moving in was O'Connor, and that was well blocked. Betteridge with the body on the line as always. O'Connor again. Davy Phillips. Backhand shovel, it took a deflection, and Carr did so well to adjust. Oh, we got a little bit of a wrestle in front. DeLuca right in the thick of things. He's lost his helmet. I don't think he's quite lost his head, but he's certainly got a few words to say.
Yeah, great work down in front. Good hard work by both players there, trying to get a bit of position inside in front of Carr. DeLuca doing a good job tying up. Somebody getting a piece of a shot just in there before that, but good hard work, some good puck possession again.
Kantor tries to play the quick pass forward and didn't get a lot on it. Panthers have been able to make a few changes. And again, they've poked it into neutral ice. 20 seconds away from it becoming 5-on-4. And then the power play will continue for a few more seconds afterwards. Well, that's a loose pass, and Lakovic only too happy to take it back. And look at this from Robert Lakovic. Support's arriving in the centre from her! 3 unanswered for the Panthers in the first period, and 2 of them have come short-handed.
Yeah, you see Lakovic with his head up all the way here. Robert Dow comes off the bench, as well as Valoran, and they all go to the one player. Unfortunately, leaves a big 41 out in front as Kantor going across to his left, and her brings it back onto his backhand and puts it into the open net. Another short-handed goal here for Nottingham.
O'Connor is back for Sheffield. Bettauer up the wall, it gets past Dowd. Panthers keep it in the zone and switch it to Lepine, who can skate forward, shoots from the top of the circle, and Kantor grabs it in the glove.
Yeah, just a little bit of a cross up there down in Sheffield's defensive zone. As you see the puck come across here, Lepine wide open and is allowed to walk into the top of the circle. You can see him waiting for someone to come out there as it's Valoran, I think, but look how far Kantor's out of the net, way out past the top of the blue paint.
Decent travelling support. Made their way up the M1 and past all the road closures. And their team's 3 in front at the moment. Davis's shot was partially blocked by Lepine and then fully blocked by Carr. Lemchigov carries the Steelers in. Lovely hands, feeds it across. Oh, that's a wonderful Steelers goal. It's all about Lemchigov who made it. And it's the simplest of backdoor tap-ins.
Yeah, Lemchigov goes right around Lepine there, who just did a fantastic block just before that. Toe dragging, great awareness there. You can see, I think it's Davies going off that backside. Lemchigov happy to celebrate that one, as well as it starts out with him picking the puck up behind his net, dropping it to the defenseman, getting the return pass, and then toe dragging around Lepine, who bites big time.
Face-off win for the Panthers. Can they turn it into a zone exit? Well, they couldn't initially, but Dowd recovers the situation.
Nice little skill play there by O'Connor as well. Just about works out.
Look at the skating from Dowd. That gives the crowd a little lift. So does this pass to Valorant, and that one to Dowd! That's a wonderful passing play, and another power play goal. And make no mistake, these Steelers fans believe that this comeback is on.
Oh yeah, there was never in doubt from the Sheffield fans after what they've seen, but Valorant, wow, this is absolutely fantastic. Look at Carr, he absolutely bites on the shot. All Dowd has to do is put it into the open net. Carr bites hard on the Valorant opportunity, but well worked again, moving the puck around, finding the open guys, the splitting seams in Nottingham, who have defended pretty well on both power plays, to be fair. Just getting beat by some pretty good individual efforts.
Matheson carries it forward. The Steelers forwards are changing behind the play. Panthers are switching up defensemen. Kelsall nudges it across to the far side. Hergo's chasing. He's there with Melland. Steelers will bring it out behind the goal on the near side and then flick it across to the far. Nudged forward. Melland's onto it. Oh, what a finish! Tie game! Melland, magnificent.
And was it Lemchigov again with a high dump pass through the middle of the ice? We'll have to see. But Melland does a good job just stepping in front of, I think it's Lepine. Does a great job knocking it down, and I'm not sure what happens here with Carr. If he goes, it looks like he goes left and drops that right down, and Melland just sort of fakes him a little bit. Just turns the wrists over and fires it high over the glove, but there you go in the foreground. It's
nudge at the boards, and the Steelers have possession in the offensive zone. Lemchigov on for Davy Phillips, pulling the moves and drawing the save. That's a couple of goals he's had on the backhand tonight.
He needs to turn himself into a lefty to get those towards the net.
Pelini trying to knock that one out of the air. He wasn't far away, you know. Her in for Pelini. Takes the shot on, it's deflected. Comes back, and the Steelers and Cantor didn't know where it was. The Panthers recovered it and they've jammed it in. Bizarre goal, and the Panthers are back in front.
Yeah, opportunistic for sure. It takes a weird bounce off the glass. Everybody is looking the other way. Cantor has no idea. Harris sees it quicker than Phillips. And again, another awkward scored goal by the Panthers, but again, it's just what they want. Start of the period.
Sent towards goal. The Steelers block and send forward, and there could be a break opportunity here. The Steelers are in, and it's a save from Carr, and it was a good one too.
Yeah, Carr does a great job getting out to the top of the crease. It's Eberle breaking away, just using his legs. A little bit fresher player out on the ice gets an opportunity to go one-on-one here. There's another high dump out. Nottingham defenseman just can't quite track it. Eberle tries to go up top. Carr, top of the crease. Again, look how far out he is. He's a good skate width outside the top of that blue paint.
Sliding block. Gets the possession back for the Steelers. Long carry down that far side. And the Steelers benefit from this. It must be, and it is! We're all tied up again.
And yet again, a play out of nothing, to be fair. Eberle doing a great job charging down the ice. Tetlow tries to feed the puck up the middle of the ice. Can't see who was calling for the puck, but guess who jumps on the puck? Davies, and St. Pierre, look where he puts that. He couldn't put it any better, as Carr has no chance whatsoever. He, much like Cantor was in the first period on Harris' goal, comes across thinking there might be a one-timer coming in. But both players doing a good enough job to control it, seeing that and step into the middle of the ice. This time it was St. Pierre with a nice little top shelf finish.
Steelers win it back. They'll go to work in the corner. Valorand, Dowd, Johnson! He selects the slap shot. It's super effective.
And it's this line again of Valorand, Dowd, and Conley doing a great job. Conley actually is wide open in front of the net as that pass comes out. Johnson just steps into this and absolutely just hammers it past Carr. I can't see, I think it's Mark Matheson maybe goes in front of his netminder.
Johnson only scored 4 goals last season. And he's off the mark this time around. The go-ahead goal. Eberle. Oh, Eberle! High glove side! And Carr is beaten, and the Steelers are turning on the style in this third period. 3 unanswered. They lead by 2.
Oh, and Eberle does a great job selling this. He steps to the inside, looks the other way. Carr just takes a half a little shuffle step across, and that's all it takes. Eberle turns the wrist over and absolutely snaps one high up over the glove as Wallace calls a timeout here on the Nottingham bench. As the Sheffield crowd just erupts after that shot.
The 5-on-5 goal that gives the Steelers a 2-goal cushion, and the Steelers might not be done yet. They're looking for more. Carr makes the save. Dowd can't get to the rebound. Carr can, and he's in front of the end line, so that's okay.
Yeah. And again, it's this line of Valorand, Dowd, and Conley doing a fantastic job going up the ice offensively.
The Panthers trying to sneak in behind. Steelers trying to recover the situation, and O'Connor does well, and he gets it to Armstrong, who's got room to work in. And support's arriving for John Armstrong. But he takes the shot on and rips it past Carr.
Well, it's a little bit of a dodgy change by Nottingham, but ends up a 4-on-2. Armstrong here, he's not looking for anybody else. Head up, he just hammers that short side just above the knee there. You can see just in the bend, in the crease where the knee is. Hammers it short side past Carr. Again, another opportunity in short side. Eberle does the same thing just before that on the goal short side shelf. This one's short side, but really hard to fault the netminder on either of the goals that have come on him. Been a very entertaining game, to be fair, back and forward. We've seen some great goals, some strange goals, some good individual efforts as well. And to be fair, some pretty good saves by both netminders to keep the score where we are. We're at 11 goals already, to be fair to both netminders. The goals that have been scored have been pretty good.
I've now maxed out the room in my notebook for goals and penalties. I'm all for an uneventful final 4 minutes. The Panthers are looking for 3 goals. Steelers have staged a 3-goal comeback of their own, but they had a little bit longer to do it than this. Pelini leaves it for the Steelers, and Davis is in. Save made, rebound, tap in! Bettauer! The Steelers have an 8th.
Yeah, and I think that's going to be it for Carr. He's on the way. He snapped his stick in half. Coming back to get another one. A great job here, a good shot. But Carr can't quite control the rebound, and Bettauer doing a good job beating the back to the forward back. Defenseman making a great job, but the play was at the blue line. A bit of a crossover by the Nottingham forward and defenseman. Allows another break on,
and the fans are going to rise to applaud a quite incredible Steelers victory. From 3-0 down, they're going to win this game by 8 goals to 4.
We knew they could score some goals, but we didn't expect them to score 8 tonight, that's for sure. Nottingham have a fantastic first period, going up 3-0, and surprised everybody, I think, but themselves.
Michael Davies had a goal and 3 assists, and he is the Sheffield Steelers man of the match tonight. So here is the Eddie for Michael Davies. And the Steelers certainly have something set up here. And they're going to try and curl this one into the house. And the Steelers will gather round and celebrate a great team effort. 8 goals from 8 different scorers. Steelers-Panthers games aren't what they used to be. Yeah.
I'm just going to shake my head at that one for sure. Always fantastic to watch a game like this. Doesn't matter, you know, the tables can easily be turned in any other game, whether it's here or there against either team. So Sheffield fans are going to love it tonight, but they might be hating it tomorrow. You never know. That's what the rivalry is. Sheffield-Nottingham.
Yeah, it was a fun night actually. The fans were electric, as you told me they would be. Obviously down 3-0 after the first. That's not, we don't want to be spotting team goals every night, but we came back and showed a lot of character there in the second and third, and continued to put the pressure and push the pace, and be rewarded for it. It was good.
I thought we actually didn't play too badly in the first. A couple of bad bounces, well, was all right.
Absolutely. I think we, I think we took it to them a little bit in the O zone, and then they countered it and ended up in the back of our net a couple times. A couple bad bounces, maybe a couple bad decisions here or there. We came in after the first, and we plan on scoring more than 3 goals tonight, no matter what. So being down 3-0, it's not the end of the world. You just got to find a way to chip back, and I think Canty really played well after it was 3-0 to make sure that it didn't get out of control there. Big penalty kill there when they had a 5-on-3. I think when we were down 3-0. Closed the door there, and then we were able to get it rolling.
And Michael Davies as well stepped up 4-point night.
Yeah, I mean, I think you'll see a lot of that this year, different guys stepping up. We've got 3 pretty good lines that can score in bunches, and I thought Ebbs was awesome for that line tonight. The one goal they scored, I think he went through three guys there, creates a loose puck and goes out to Michael over to St. Pierre there, showed a little bit of patience, I think, and yeah, it was a good night.
Okay, just talk to us about Eric Melland as well, because all summer you told us that was the kind of player you were looking for, a guy who could go from forward to D, and he stepped in tonight, did a great job. Yeah,
I thought Eric was awesome tonight. Obviously that goal, we have a defenseman leading the rush there. We don't need that all the time, but Nikolai makes a great saucer pass from his own goal line there, and Eric rewards us. He played awesome tonight, though. Eric, really, really good hockey player. He's going to really help us in many different situations. Like, he played top 4 minutes as a D for us tonight, and last week he was, arguably on our first line. So,
yeah, this was our first game against, if you like, competition, our own competition. How did we weigh up? Was it as expected?
Yeah, I mean, again, I'll watch it back. Sometimes you don't see everything live, but I really felt like we pushed the pace, and we caused some problems for them in their own end, and I liked how we looked.
What will you do in the next few hours ahead of tomorrow night's game? Do you do the video?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, we'll watch some video tonight, and then we'll probably not get home too late, and then get here back early in the morning, re-go through some stuff, set up our meeting for tomorrow. We'll have the guys in for 12:15. Bus leaves at 12:45. We'll have a meeting before we go, and hopefully find a way to continue the way we played and the way we finished.
And your first experience of a Sheffield-Nottingham game, obviously a positive one.
Oh,
what was it like down there on the bench?
Yeah, it was great. Great atmosphere, great energy. The boys were excited. The boys never, showed that they didn't feel that we could come back and win that hockey game, which is huge. It was just about how we were going to get that first one and how we were going to go from there.
Just before you go, we showed the video of the boys in the room before the start of the game. You were in there, and then all of a sudden, Marco Valorant. I'm assuming that was the starting lineup,
Yeah,
but he got the boys going. You got the crowd going as well.
Yeah, I mean, I'm thankful that the boys came back and played a good second and third, because if they went to Valley, wouldn't be doing that again. I know that. So it was good that they came back and win that game, and we'll keep rolling with Valley here. I loved it.